Good morning everyone. Lily's decided that today we're going to vlog. We're going to vlog the day. Is that what you want to do? You want to make a vlog for YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah? So welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new around here. My name's Kaya and my camera's not focusing, so that's annoying. This is Lily, my eldest daughter, and today we're going to do a spend the day with us vlog. It's currently Easter holidays. I have worked this morning, I have a class to teach, and we have no plans today, and it is a grey day, which is a bit sad because it's been lovely weather the last week, but today, not so much. So maybe lots of cosy at-home activities, I don't know. Today is also the day, today is also the day that I am breaking my coffee celibacy. So at the end of last year, I made the decision that I wasn't going to drink coffee anymore. It's now been 105 days of me not drinking coffee or alcohol. The no alcohol will continue. But the no coffee is getting broken today because after my experiment of 105 days dedicated to not having coffee, I have realised something unbelievably life-changing. Life is better with coffee in it, all right? So if you like coffee or tea or whatever your beverage of choice is, maybe not too much alcohol, but if you have a beverage of choice, just enjoy it. Live your life, do you for you. We don't all need to be biohackers, we don't all need to be athletes. Drink your coffee and have a good day. This is my current milk brand of choice. Tray with hen. I don't know how you say it, but this is the milk and the brand of butter that I'm currently using. Coffee of choice is this one. And I know what you're probably thinking, Kaya, what is this? Why are you being such a basic bee? And I'm going to tell you why. Because I don't like coffee pods. I have a coffee pod machine. It's my husband's really. I've never used it. I don't like them. And I do just have normal coffee here. But I wanted convenience, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to be convenient. And a lot of the coffees in shops, I actually did discover this when I used to drink coffee. But a lot of the coffees in the shop, they are filled with stuff. And I don't even know what an emulsifier is, but that seems to be in everything. And I don't think it's good. So I got this one because it is Rainforest Allegiance, People and Nature approved. And the only ingredients in it is semi-skimmed milk, brewed Arabic coffee, sugar and low-fat cocoa powder. It is 63 calories per 100 ml, and this is 230 I think, so it's 145 calories. I mean, to be honest, calories don't really mean anything to me, but this is what I'm having, all right? And I'm actually mixing it. I'm making a protein coffee because we're about convenience, and if we can have it stack our goodness, then that's what we're gonna do. This is my, oh my lord, I can't even get it open. This is my collagen that I take, that my mum bought for me because she's a legend and a health queen. A little bit of milk in the bottom because you know we don't want powder and things getting stuck. And give this a good shake. I'm also going to put some, sorry you can't even see me, I'm also going to put some protein powder in there. So we've got coffee, protein, and what I said this was collagen. All the good stuff. Big scoop in there. And we will serve in a ribbed glass over ice. Just like the good old days, guys. Just like the good old days of coffee drinking. I'm so excited. Oh, yes. Make sure you are all in there. I actually used to pour the milk in here and spill it around, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a massive one so I can have some of it now and some of it later. And that is how it's done. I'm going to blend up this bad boy. I've got it. Looks like an actual milkshake. I'm so excited. Ice. Guys, gonna get back on making ice again. Haven't been having coffees, haven't been having ice drinks. Coffee's the only time I normally have ice in my drink. My little balls of ice. Joyful times. And in we go. Should we get a better angle? There we are. Is that more aesthetic? Here we go. Monumental moment. Oh my sweet Jesus Lord, she's stunning. Stunning! Oh, and the glass straw to finish it off. Oh. Are you going to get up onto the table with us, madam? 3, 2, 1. We're just having a morning game of chess. I've asked Lena Rose to pause our music a minute because otherwise I'll get done for copyright. Hello. We are playing a morning game of chess, aren't we, Lena Rose? And is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn. Ooh, interesting. I'm getting fine. I love cats.
Yeah, you doing that one? Oh. Okay. Oh, oh my Lord, I'm so sorry. Very slippery, these ones.
Yeah. Your turn, Mother.
Duchess.
That was one to play chess.
She wants attention. Madam, excuse me.
Excuse.
Thank you very much. Naughty cat. You get your butt out my face.
You got a bad cat.
Right. Okay, yes, thank you.
Oh my God.
Move my pieces.
Are you sure? Okay.
What are you doing? Did you just do 2 moves? Excuse me? Yes, you did. You just moved your castle across. You can't then go forwards, madam.
Madam. No. So I was moving it here.
Yeah, and then you just moved it there.
No. I was waiting.
Right. Thank you.
So, let me go forward. Thank you. You were looking on my castle.
Okay, I don't know if I agree with what just happened, but we're gonna let it go.
Bad girl. That's a lot sitting on the table, not the sofa anymore. 1, 2,
And then 1 to the left or 1 to the right.
So that one's right, that one's right.
Good girl. So what way are you gonna go? Well done.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, sure, go.
1, 2,
She beat me. 1. My king was here. And she moved here. And obviously her king is also there, so there's nothing I could do. And her reward was a Twix in the morning. And she's moved Nat's chair so it can sit right in front of the telly. And now I need to get ready for work. Okay, I still haven't got ready for work, but I needed to document the organisation of Lena Rose's drawers that I did yesterday. Because people just need to know. People need to know how much time and effort goes into upkeep in a house, raising kids, being a wife, and working in 3 different jobs. It's a lot, but they're nice and organised now, and this is my pit that I need to sort out. I need to sort that out. Normally Scott has stuff all along there, but as he's not here, I have cleared it all, and I'm going to move that as well now, because I'm sick of that being in the corner. Let's go. Look at this cat. This is just proof that the cup matters. She would never drink out of anything. She would always want to drink straight from the tap. And then I gave her one of my pink little heart serving dishes and put water in it, and now she gets up there and she drinks it like a good girl. I need to empty the dishwasher. I need to take the rubbish out. I've just finished work. And I also need to tidy up. I've taken my top off because I'm sweltering. Because I did a really, really good class. Whoa, you're really close to me. Yeah, I did an amazing class and I actually got hot while I was doing it. For those who don't know, I do chair exercise classes and dance exercise and book club and game shows I basically do a show Monday to Friday every morning, a live stream show for seniors in residential care, and I do like a different thing on every day. And today was chair dance size, and it was great. It was really fun. So I'm going to tidy up and put everything back where it belongs. The kids are outside playing on the trampoline. I don't know if you can see, they're probably wrestling each other, even though I tell them that they shouldn't do that. Yep, literally. Yeah, and that is where we are. And then I'm going to continue sorting this house out because I'm just on a roll, and you should call me butter. These are the flowers Scott got me for our 10-year wedding anniversary, which was on Sunday. Is that, oh, this is such an awkward height. If I push you back, is that gonna work in my favour? Yeah, it has. Yeah, we didn't do anything on our 10-year wedding anniversary because we had the kids and Scott had football in the morning, so I was like, what's the point of getting the kids looked after just for an afternoon for us to literally just go and sit somewhere and eat? And it's not anxiety, it's like germaphobe. Is it like germaphobe? It's not germaphobe because I'm not scared of germs. It's cleanliness. Basically, I rarely go out to eat in like public places because I'm very funny about how clean everything is. So if I go out to eat somewhere, it's like I have to be sure I'm gonna like the food, because I don't like wasting money on food that isn't good. I don't like going somewhere where like the glasses aren't clean, and obviously that, yes, it is a reflection of the establishment, but also it's dependent on who's working that day, on how well they do their jobs. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to read our cards because I want it for the memories. So I didn't get Scott a card. We didn't get each other presents either. Well, he did. He bought me some books that I told him to buy, but it was like 12 quid or something for 3 books. Because we just don't do gifts really anymore. We would rather save our money for holidays, and we are hoping, well, we was actually hoping to move out of the country, to be perfectly honest. We were hoping to move to either Australia or America, and that is not going to happen. It's been finalised, the nail is in the coffin. We are not going to do it. We've made the executive decision as a family that we are not going to do a big move like that. However, because we're now not doing that, we are very seriously thinking of getting ourselves a villa in La Manga. So watch this space. Maybe I'll be sharing a journey of how to buy a villa in La Manga. But if I do, I will update you on that. So basically all of our money is going to that life choice now. Anyway, cards. So this is from Scott. Lily, can you shut that window properly, please? Thank you. Sorry, the gardeners are here and they're so loud. All right, for my wife on our anniversary. In case you were wondering, I notice how hard you work to make things the best they can be. I notice how much you give, never expecting anything in return. I notice the sacrifices you make and how you stand up for what you believe in. And in case you were wondering, I notice how incredible you are at being a wife and still finding time to be my friend. Happy anniversary, love always. So that's what was already written in the card. It is a very, very well worded, a very suitable card for us. 10 years of love and memories that I will always remember. You are an incredible wife, but also an amazing mum to our kids. You work hard, and your dedication to be the best version of yourself, to be the best for our family, is inspiring. I love you and trust you with my life. I hope for many more years to forever, Scott. And that's what you wrote. It's a lovely card. And my granddad also sent us a card, so I'm going to read that one as well. This is the card that my granddad sent us. And it says, on your anniversary, today is the perfect time to give thanks for all you do for each other and all that makes you such a wonderful couple. To Kaya and Scott, hoping that you have a fantastic day together and a chance to enjoy each other's company. Happy anniversary, with lots of love, from Grandad Richard. So there you go. So there are our cards, and I just wanted to share them on the vlog because the reason why I vlog is for the memories. Okay, the house is tidy and clean. And I also want to show you something else, but I'm going to take you, am I going to take you over or I'm going to bring them over here? No, I'll go get them. So these are my current book obsessions. Elsie Silver is the author. I'm on the last book
of this collection. I don't know why I put them in this order, going from right to left, but oh well, I have. So the first one is Flawless, then it's Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, and then the last one is Hopeless, which is what I'm on now. And I've read these books in the space of, I would say, spread over 3 weeks, because some days I don't get to read at all. And then these are what Scott bought me for our wedding anniversary that I had in a basket. It's another collection, Wild Love, Wild Eyes and Wild Side. And she's a Canadian author, and she basically writes sexy cowboy stories. They're not all about cowboys, but they're about people who live in this town. But these ones, I don't know if these are set in the same place, but these ones are all set in a place called Chestnut Springs. Yeah, and they're all their own individual love stories, but they all are connected as well. So if you need a book recommendation or you need a gift idea for a female, I definitely recommend these. I got all 5 of these, the first 5. What I actually did is I bought the first book on its own because I wanted to see if I liked it, and then I was obsessed. I was like, oh my god, now I have to get all the rest. So I ordered all of them together as a set, and I think it was like £20 for 5 books. So good, and I love them. I love them so much, and I really want someone to make it into a series because I just love it. I love how all the characters are connected, and it's a family who live on a big ranch and they all live together, and yeah, it's really, really nice. So yeah, so that's been my latest obsession, reading. My latest reading obsession. Okay, we're back in this spot. I wasn't sure whether I was going to talk about this on the vlog, but I haven't vlogged for so long, so I feel like I should. Basically, we're in April now. For the first 4 months and probably the end, actually I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's been nearly a year. Hold that thought. So clever, Lolly. You made a chocolate sandwich on Taco World. Lolly loves this game, and I like it because I think it's good for her creativity. Did you just put something in the oven?
No.
Oh.
There's nothing.
Is that you?
Yeah.
So cute.
And that's me, nice.
That's nice. And that's me. We're all there. Hey, girls. So cute. Is that Queen Duchess?
Yeah.
Oh, and Lino's sleeping. She got fish. Oh, Lily, you're so cute. She stole my seat, Mademoiselle. I've sat myself on a tiny little footstool because it's too bright behind me there. Anyway, Lena Rose is fine, by the way. Well, she's hurt her back and her neck on the trampoline, which is just, she is fine. I've iced it and I've told her she needs to rest, but the kids were jumping while she was trying to do a handstand, and I was like, you can't be doing stuff like that. Like, if you're doing a trick, you have to say, everybody stop, let me do a trick, because they're not in your head. They don't know that you're about to do something, you need to tell them. Anyway, she is fine, she is resting, she's had something to eat, and she's laid up in my bed now. I was saying, basically that I've been going through a midlife crisis, which sounds so dramatic to be saying, and it was actually my sister that noticed it. She pretty much googled what it looks like for a woman going through a midlife crisis, and I ticked like a lot of the symptoms, I guess, of the description. And yeah, so I feel like it's been pretty much since last summer, since I got back from Marbella. Went to Marbella for my friend's hen do, and I feel like since I got back I just kind of felt really unfulfilled with life, and that sounds so ungrateful and silly because there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with my life. I have no major, like, nothing's happened. My family are healthy, you know, there's not like an incident or anything that is like, that's the reason why. I just, yeah, I feel like I've felt lost in life. So that's why I haven't been vlogging, because I didn't want to come on and be fake, because I pride myself on being a very real person. And obviously, like, people see me. Someone actually said to me, I went into the girls' school to watch an assembly, and they were like, "Hi, you're right, you always look tired," basically. And I said, yeah, I am. I said, I'm tired. I said, I'm not all right. And you know, she's known me since I was like a teenager, so I knew that she wouldn't be taken aback by me being brutally honest. But it's just like, sometimes you're not all right, and I'm not going to carry on saying like, yeah, I'm fine, even to my family. Like, my mum would be like, you're right, and I'm like, yeah, just, you know, going through a midlife crisis for no particular reason. And I just go through day to day not feeling happy. So that's why I haven't come on. But I'm back now because I don't want to keep feeling unhappy.
So we're trying our best, I'm trying my best to let little things bring me joy. And I think it got worse as well because I made the decision that I wanted to move. And so then I was like, when we make the decision, when it can happen, whether it's Australia or America, wherever, then I'll be on the road to happiness because I won't feel like I'm in limbo. I don't know much about all astrology and everything, but I'm a Gemini. You alright? Yeah, there we go. I don't know much about astrology, but I'm a Gemini, and I was born in Gemini too, on the 6th of June. I don't know, like, if these things, I need someone to look into it, but I like to be organised. I like things to be in their place. I'm not a big fan of, I'm okay with being spontaneous, that doesn't bother me, but I don't like not knowing, like, what's going to happen. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my personality, I thrive off of being organised and having a plan, but then also having everything laid out can sometimes overwhelm me and make me feel like, oh, I've got so much to do, and then I feel like I don't give my best to anything. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I've been so busy with work since, I feel like I've been busy with work for the last year, to be honest, but it's been a lot worse. Christmas is always my busiest time, then I'm always ill in January, but I still work. I don't take time off. I tried to take time off this at the end of last year. I tried to specifically take time off, but because I took time off from regular work, I booked in extra work that was like only for the season. So obviously, like I said, around Christmas is my busiest time, and I didn't want to miss out on it. And New Year's, so I worked Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. And yeah, since then, I had a time period where it was like, you're going to be working this amount of time from here to here, and then it's going to be finished, and you've got to do something else. And it was like, okay, that's fine. And then that didn't happen, and it got extended, which obviously, yes, I should be grateful. Like, so many people out there want a job, and I actually do enjoy my job. I do something that I enjoy, and it's rewarding. But I don't just do one job. And I feel like most people, they have a job where it's full-time, part-time, or even if their job is running their house, that's the one thing they do. Or they might run their house and they might have a job, whatever. I run my house. I obviously do everything for the children. I do all the housework. I do everything. And then I have a job. Then I have a part-time job. And then I'm employed by 2 clients as well. So I'm stretched thin. And I feel like I have been stretched thin for so long now. And every time I think I'm coming to the end of the goalpost or whatever it is, the post is getting moved. And instead of feeling grateful for the continuation of work, I just feel overwhelmed. And the reason I feel that way is because I'm not happy with myself. Obviously, Scott works away a lot, which is another thing that isn't really, I don't want to say convenient, because like lots of people's husbands work away, and I again should be grateful that I'm very lucky. I live with my family. I have help, you know, to hand should I need it. But it's not that I need help with the kids. It's that I need to be able to be present. And that's like the biggest thing that I've been struggling with. And then when people give you advice, they're like, oh, go to the gym, do something yourself. And even I've been guilty of that, of telling other people when they're going through a rough time, like, you should prioritise yourself, you should go to the gym. But when you're not happy and when you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed and stretched, you don't want to do more, you want to do less. You want to do less and relax and just be present. And yesterday, me and the girls, obviously it's Easter holidays, I still had work in the morning, but then we had nothing planned in the day. And I was like, we are just being home, and I put on films, like we watched a couple of the Pitch Perfect films, and then I put on Rock of Ages, and it was actually the unedited, it was like the extended version of it. The girls didn't watch that, by the way, because it's like, you know, risque, they were playing. But I put that on while I did some organising and sorting out of like Lena Rose's drawers and things, and it just made me feel so happy. I was like, this is what I enjoy. It sounds so pathetic, like you enjoy watching musical films. Yes, that's what I enjoy. If I'm not out socialising, doing something, or I'm not doing something that gives me energy back, I just want to be existing and have something that makes me happy alongside it, okay? I have to sort out my house, I have to clean my house, so if I'm doing that, I want music on, or I want a film on that I enjoy. I don't want to feel like I can't do the things that have always made me happy just because I'm 32. Do you know what I mean? Because these are the things that I've all of my life. Well, I'd wake up in the morning and I would put music on straight away, and it's because my sister always did. When we were younger and we lived in Sandhurst, as soon as my sister woke up, she had a CD player. I remember it was massive and it had like 3 CD things in it, so you could have 3 CDs in it at a time, and you choose which disc. And she would wake up, she'd put her music on, have a shower, get ready for school, and it like sets the tone for the rest of your day. And I just haven't been doing that. I haven't been waking up feeling happy and feeling like I want to put some music on. And I realised that a while ago, and I was like, but I don't want to listen to like happy music. So I was putting on the music that I used to listen to when I was like a teenager, like Avril Lavigne and Paramore and Kelly Clarkson and Pink and even Evanescence, like just shouty music, because it was allowing me to get out this like internal rage that I had, which is how like my sister was like, I think you're going through a midlife crisis because you've got like feelings basically, but for no reason. I'm getting so hot and I feel like I've been talking for so long. But another thing is like, obviously, like I said, I wanted to move, I wanted to leave this country. I was like, I just want a fresh start, I want to be in a better environment. I can't stand the grey skies here, everyone knows it. I'm a summer baby, like I worship the sun, I miss the sea. I haven't seen the sea for months. I think the last time I saw the sea was when we was in Lamanga last year, and that was July. So yeah, it's basically gonna be a year since, no, that's a lie, because we are going somewhere in May. I'm not gonna say it on the vlog because I don't, like, my kids don't know yet. Yeah, anyway, another thing is, as I was saying, wanting to move, and then we weren't moving, and then I was constantly thinking of like where I lived as a kid. I was constantly thinking of Sandhurst, and I was like, God, like we could just walk out the door and like go to the rec or walk to the shops. Like normal daily life is so much more accessible living here where we live now. Graceland, like I love it. We're so lucky to live the way we live. You can't just walk out your door and go anywhere, because you're like, obviously we've got fields all around us, but it's a dangerous road. It's a really fast road, and you can't, like, you have to drive. If you want to go somewhere, you have to drive there, and you've got to park out, and just stupid things like that. And you're like constantly thinking basically the grass is greener somewhere else rather than where you water it. And I know it's greener where you water it, but because I was for most of last year in a headspace of, well, we're gonna be leaving, so I didn't want to spend money on my house, I didn't want to do anything more. I wanted to minimalise and basically get rid of as much as possible, so that if someone said, come to me and said, you've got an opportunity to go here, I was like, yeah, great, oh, good, I'm ready to go. And then with the girls' school, obviously they go to a really lovely school, I love their school. If I want them to go to secondary school, then, sorry, really noise, I just wanted help with the switch. Yeah, if I want them to go to secondary school, I have to start prepping for that now. And my kids, like, they've still got years left in primary school, but I have to start prepping now, because obviously Lily has autism, and then Lena Rose, like, are they going to end up going to different secondary schools? I don't necessarily want them to go to school. I prefer life when they're not at school. I love their school, it's really nice, but school run, school functions, all of that, it stresses me out. It adds more stress to my life, because again, you feel guilty if you can't make something because you're going to work, and then I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this work instead of just being with my kids? So yeah, like I said, that's just it's another element of like what ifs, and looking back on memories and thinking like, this life isn't what I thought it was going to be, and all those things. So yeah, that's where my head's been at, and my camera is now flashing, so I've probably been talking for freaking ages. I'm gonna have to edit so much of this out, so I'm so sorry that I've rambled on. The point is, I'm done being sad. I want to be happy, I want to enjoy my life, I want to start embracing things, and that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of summer. I'm gonna try and get a better work-life balance so that I feel happy and can enjoy the wonderful things and people that I am so blessed to have in my life. Good evening, everyone. It is now 7:30. I am in my pajamas. I've made myself a cup of tea. It's my favourite mug. It was from Tesco's ages ago, and I love it. I have successfully done 3 loads of washing today. I've got these flowers in here, carnations. These are like 3 weeks old now. Obviously there was a bigger bunch, so I have the big bunch, and then as they die off I like put them into smaller vases. And I actually, have I still? No, I think this is the last of them. Carnations are my favourite flowers because they last the longest, but I'm just trimming the ends off and putting them in a smaller vase now, because as they are slightly dying. They didn't look as great in that vase, so I'm putting them into this teeny tiny itty bitty one. And there you go, just cut them down shorter and they look good as new. Is that gonna focus? Yoo-hoo! Put them in a smaller vase and look how freaking cute they look. So yeah, so they're going in there. Should I put them there? Oh yeah, I'll put them by my soap dispenser. I'm sorry if you can barely hear me because I'm right by the utility, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of washing up. I'm just gonna do a little bit of washing up, and then I'm actually gonna get into bed with the girls nice and early because I just feel like we all need a good night's sleep. They've been playing with their cousins all day. I've been pretty much doing housework all day. I did want to sort out my bedside drawers. I mean, I could do that really quickly before I get into bed with them. We're all gonna get in my bed because Scott's not here. So we're gonna have a little girly sleepover in the big bed. Yeah, I might do those drawers just for one last tick thing. And obviously I need to hang up that washing that is spinning like a maniac. You probably can't even hear anything I say. I'm gonna get on with this washing up. I just gotta do my Duolingo because I'm doing Spanish on Duolingo, so I need to do this and then I can get into bed and I'm gonna read. Oh, lol, love that, you couldn't even see me. I'm gonna get into bed and read some of my book. So yeah, here we go. I'm on describe your family at the moment on Duolingo. De nada means you're welcome.
Esta casa es muy bonita.
Esta casa es muy bonita.
Comprar.
Comprar, to buy.
Uno.
Uno, one.
Su.
Su. I think that's young.
Joven.
Jove. Jove. I don't know. Is Jove his? Oh, I'm going for it. Oh no, it was wrong. Okay, Jove is young.
Joven.
Jove, young.
Su.
Oh, it's joven and
Su.
su. His. Es una ciudad muy bonita.
To.
Quiero un carro bonito.
Mi.
Mi novio es inteligente. My boyfriend is intelligent. José, tu padre es camarero. La mujer italiana es mi madre. My mother, the woman is Italian and she's my mum. Yeah. Oh, the Italian woman is my mum. My mom. Yes, that is what I said. My mom. If you know what film that's from, then I'm impressed. Tu bicicleta es muy bonita. Tu carro es bonito.
Boni.
So that one's about whether it's a feminine or a masculine, like an a or an o. By the way, I don't have something on my face here. It's a spot that I picked earlier, so sorry about that. My boyfriend studies Italian. Oh, Scott's bringing me. Good girl. Right. The drawers are filled with rubbish, so I'm gonna just empty it all out to begin with. Right, I have a box, I have a tray, and I have a bag for rubbish.
Yep.
Because a lot of clearing out, and why people don't want to do it, is because they are ill prepared. But if you have a box, a tray, and a bag, then it should make things a lot smoother. To begin with, I'm just going to empty out stuff that I know I want to keep in here, and I think the stuff I want to keep I'm going to put on the tray. So,
Which one,
charger.
rubbish? I have to go in here.
Yeah, rubbish is in the back. The girls are just sat here, obviously, because it's right next to the bed. I do like to keep tissue in my bedside table because there is nothing worse than when a kid sneezes in the middle of the night. Who sneezed last night? You sneezed last night, didn't you? You got up to go to the toilet. However, I have got lots of random tissues in my drawer that I don't need to keep. I'm just going to keep this like little roll in there.
I mean, why? Why is this in my bedside drawer? So that does not need to stay in the drawer. So all the things that don't need to stay in the drawer but aren't getting thrown, I'm going to put in the box. Okay, our phone charger, we do need to keep that there. My red light, my block,
Yep.
blue light, red light. For reading, yes, we want to keep that in there. Okay, burn book. I don't actually use it as a burn book. Hang on, I've got to see. It's just like a notebook. I'm not throwing it away, darling. I don't think I need to keep it.
Oh, I do. I like it.
No, Mummy's keeping it.
Okay,
See, these kids are like vultures. Can't have nothing for yourself, can you? It's my notebook, okay? And I'm keeping it. I just don't think I need to keep it in the top drawer, okay?
Wait, what?
Right, this is a portable charger, so it doesn't need to be kept in my top drawer. But I do need to keep it somewhere safe, so that's going in there. My blue light block glasses, yes, they need to be kept in the top drawer. Pot of Vaseline, don't really...
Need it.
No, I do. But I don't really... I like to keep it in there because if I come to bed and I forget to put my lip stuff on my lips, then I like to be able to put Vaseline on my lips, so I'm going to keep that in there. Oh, we've got some tablets, some ibuprofen. I never ever take tablets, so they don't need to go in there. A ribbon. This, I know why this is in here. I use ribbons for bookmarks because then it doesn't fatten out your book. Do you know what I mean? When you have a big fat bookmark in there and then your book, like, if you've left it in there for a long time and the pages are like split apart. Ribbons, they're, you know, they're small and delicate, but I don't need to keep it in there because I've got a ribbon. Do you want that for your book? Anyway, I'm just going to take the ribbon for her book. Okay, spare charger lead. Don't need to really keep this in the top drawer. So this is a little note from Lena Rose that I want to keep in a memory box, just for memories, but it doesn't need to be kept in the top drawer.
It's a sorry letter that we want me.
I know, it's a sorry letter that you wrote, and I want to keep it because when you're older, you can see that you were so full of empathy and compassion. It's really sweet. Okay, charger lead. I don't know what you call this one, but like, it's for this. The portable charger is the charger lead for that. So I'm actually going to plug that into that so that I know that they are together. I do have another charger lead for it. Magnesium spray. Yes, we are keeping that in the drawer. Magnesium spray. Tissues. More tissues. Just put those down there. This looks like some form of medication.
Medication?
Oh, it's diazepam. So I need to put that in the medical box. A pen.
A pen.
Another pen.
I saw another one.
Book. Obviously, that's really
I saw another one.
drawer.
I saw another one.
Another pen. Got lots of pens. Oh, I've got a little another charger lead. Not sure that needs to be kept in the top box. Okay, I need to. This is the lid to my jewellery thing, so I need to put that back on the jewellery box. A letter about a parents' meeting. That can go in the bin. First thing to be binned. Well, at least my drawer isn't actually for rubbish.
What?
A receipt that is really worn out. I have no idea why that's in there. It's got numbers on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I don't know what that's for.
I don't know what's this. Let me see.
Soothers. They don't really need to be kept in the top drawer. More tissues. It's a little baggie what my glasses came in. But I might keep that to keep the pens in actually, to keep the pens
I don't
cover.
know what's this. It's a...
Somebody's maths from the looks of it, a little note of maths.
Oh, that was me.
Another little note of emotions and something that Lena Rose wrote. This
Wait, 8.
is from the back of something. I think it's from a torch.
8
Piece of string, we don't need that, that can go in the bin. 6, that can go in the medical box.
5, 6,
What's in here?
7, 8, 9, 10. So, pens. That's wrong, sorry.
Pens. Oh, and hand cream. Well, that is good to keep in the side drawer. Oh, and a clip. So that needs to go back where it lives. I've got another clip.
And then, like,
More pens and hand cream.
Actually, I don't need this.
I should have got another ribbon and a safety pin. I should have got some drawer organisers. That would have been better.
Bible.
Right, let's put the pens in the little
I was
baggie.
keep this Bible.
Don't need all of these pens in here.
Let me see. The Bible.
Don't need to keep this in here, so that can go with the bags. I'm going to hoover out the drawer. This handheld hoover. I always had a handheld hoover in the trailer, and I cannot believe I waited so long when I actually lived in a bungalow to get another handheld hoover. It was £20 from Amazon. Buy yourself a handheld hoover and save you the ag. Seriously, like one of the best things I've ever bought myself. Where are you going?
We had to sort out another one.
Okay. Right, we're on the bottom drawer now.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think because I don't really go through this too much,
So
I'm actually not sure how much needs to come out. Okay, this
is a homeschooling book, which my sister gave me to read, but she told me not to read it until I am fully ready to basically pull the girls out of school. I will definitely be pulling one out of school or not sending her to secondary school when the time comes. But so I'm not reading it yet, but I know I want to keep it. But I don't, do I need to keep it in my bottom drawer of my bedside table? Not really, I can put it with the book. So that's going in the box. This is some notes, prompts from the looks of it, for work. Again, don't need to be in my bedside drawer. Thank you, that's my notebook, my Gemini notebook.
I don't have that book. I don't know where is that book.
You probably filled it all up. You girls fill a notebook up very, very quickly, right? And what have I written in here? Again, more just sort of notes.
Oh, this is for having
Nothing particular. I don't really write diaries. I did write in a diary style book a while.
This is for the card.
Birthday cards, right? Birthday cards don't need to be in the bottom drawer.
Oh.
This is from COVID times. People were handing out these flyers and I fully agreed with what they were saying, so I kept one of those, but I don't need it now. I don't think we're going to do a time capsule. I don't think we need anything physical to remember the times of COVID. Thank you. Another notebook.
Can I write it?
No, absolutely not. These are Mummy's notebooks. I buy you girls notebooks. Right, this is Mummy's, and this is a good one because it's small. So I actually am going to keep this in my top drawer for a brain dump notebook. Okay, slow down, slow down.
I never.
This is notes, diary.
Yep.
Diary from 2022.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to keep that in my bedside drawer, but I need to maybe go through that and see what was going through my mind in 2022.
Old.
Big notebook.
Has that someone's drawing in it. So that's just thrown away.
Literally just, it's got a takeaway list in there, so that's definitely old because Daddy and I don't. Okay, this is just a big
Book.
notebook.
With ripped papers.
Okay, and some lyrics in. Right, this doesn't need to be in my bedside drawer, but I think that needs to go in the work drawer. This one, I know what one this is. It's got, what do you call it? Recipes in. Oh, Mama's pancakes and Mama's cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, again, can you move your big head, please?
Yeah.
This doesn't need to be in my bottom drawer. It needs to be somewhere else, and I need to actually put some more recipes in. Whoa, another random notebook. Again, it's got a recipe in.
Yep. And somebody just drawn it again.
Lots of drawing from the girls from years ago. It's got some notes from work. Jesus, this is years old. It's got notes from when I worked with Oomph. Okay, this mostly looks like possibly rubbish. So I'm going to put it in the box for now and check for it.
Charger
properly.
leader.
Charger lead. That's another phone charger lead. Right.
Look like.
Don't need another one there. That can go in the box for now. Ah, this is a touch-up pen for my bed set. So it's just like, it came with the set and it's like the brown paint in a pen. That's very clever. That can stay in the drawer because that will be used for here. More tissue. Geez, right, well that one can go in the bathroom. Okay, hang on, these are letters with address on, so we don't want to show anybody these, but these need to actually be filed. All of these things.
Another charger lead.
A book cover from Claudia Winkleman's book. I'm not even sure I still have the book. Oh no, I do have the book because I got it signed when we did a one question show with her, but I don't need the cover because I obviously took it off. And this is a cover from the White Company book, and this is the actual charger for my
laptop.
Wireless charger. I think I might keep the portable wireless charger actually in the top drawer, but the one that I put in it is much longer. Okay, I'm going to keep both those leaves, and this is one of the girls' birth certificates, so that needs to be filed away.
But I want to see it.
And I think, no, you don't need to open that, thank you. Okay, and I'm going to hoover this drawer. And now, put what I'm going to keep in the top drawer back in, which is magnesium spray, one notepad, just in case. Ooh, little bedside thing of pens and a pencil. I'm not sure I need all of these pens in my top drawer, but for now they can stay with the pad. Hand cream, put that in there. Vaseline.
Also that bit.
Tissue. Wait, I like to have them where I don't have to think about where they are, where I can just get it out. Is that going to stay? Yes, it does. Will that go in there and fit? Yes, it does. Love that. Love when things come together. Okay. Charge it. I'll tell you what I do need to get. I need to get a plug. I need to get a couple more USB plugs. Right, thank you. Let's not wear the batteries.
Okay.
I've got a charger for this. Yeah, I have. Got a charger for that. glasses, the pen, the touch-up pen, and then my other chargers. Okay.
Yep. Slow, slow.
I wish I had like little like round clips to keep them looped like this in the drawer. Or I should just get drawer organisers.
Instead, like exploding, like
Exactly.
It slowly
Expanding out.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This is what the bedside drawer looks like. It's not very aesthetic, but it has everything I need. This drawer is now empty. Here's all the stuff I need to go through properly. I need to put this stuff away. And now we can go
but not
to bed.
But not the book.
No, the book. That's the book I'm reading at the moment. I'm going to read that now while we get to bed. Right, do you want this for your book?
Yes, please.
Right. Into bed then. Oh, the Bible. You took the Bible, man. We've got to put that back in the bedside drawer. Always keep a Bible in your bedside drawer, guys. It just makes sense. You know it does. There we go. Right. Into bed.